Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ZaffaVLOG brought to you by the power of the internet and YouTube. So where do I begin? Where do I begin? Firstly, let me just take a sip of my coffee. Damn, that's hot. Wow. Yeah, okay. So, what happened since the last time I recorded, I ordered some stuff from Gmarket. It's like the Korean Amazon, if you can call it that. And I'm still waiting for the stuff to arrive. Let me just move in a bit. I'm still waiting for the stuff to arrive. And then hopefully the Twitch streaming will continue. They said like give it 4 to 14 days. So I'm like waiting. I started work today. Yep, I started work today. And it was interesting. My mentor teacher asked me to pitch up earlier. Just for the inauguration ceremony. The introductory ceremony. Because the school has gotten a new vice principal and 3 new teachers. Yeah, vice principal and 3 new teachers. That's how it works. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, cool. Get to school today. See the new vice principal. I'm walking to school. I'm walking like across the soccer field they have, the soccer field. And I see someone, I'm like, greet him and 안녕하세요 and all that. But he's far away, so I sort of scream like, hi, in Korean. And he's like, he points at me and he tries to explain something with his hands. I'm like, mulayo, mulayo, oh. And he pointed to the one spot and he said he'll go there and I have to meet him there. I'm like, okay, cool. And I go. And he starts introducing himself and he's like in English, almost perfect English. And he's like, hi, so you are the new English teacher? I'm like, yeah. And he introduced himself and he's like, I'm the vice principal. I'm like, oh wow, I can't believe, wow, it's really good to like meet you. You're the first person, the first new guy I meet, the first person I meet, and the new guy. And he looked at me with this blank stare. I'm like, oh wait, okay. I need to slow down my English a bit for him. He can speak it really well. But it's still, I think there's still some trouble understanding most of it. But it's quite cool. So, and we started talking and he asked me where I'm from and I told him every question the Korean asks you when they can speak English. And it was brilliant. And so the introductory ceremony, inauguration ceremony happened and all of a sudden my teacher told me, or my mentor teacher told me, oh yeah, no, you're going to be introduced to the rest of the school now. I'm like, oh, okay, yes, I'll see what the other Koreans are doing and I'll follow suit, you know, it's just how I roll. I'll be like, okay, they're doing this, okay, so then I need to fake it now. So they start off luckily at the furthest end of the row. So I can see what the other Korean teachers are doing, the new teachers and everything. And they get to me and they say something in Korean, don't really... Basically, this is the English teacher, Sorrel is his name, and something about South Africa. So probably I'm from South Africa. And there's like this keyword they said every time. And on that keyword, all the Koreans, like when they were speaking about the teacher would step forward and bow. And I'm like, oh man, just listen for that teacher. Or for that teacher, for that keyword. I'm like, oh, keyword. And I go forward and I bow. And one of the teachers was so amazed, they walked up to me and started rapid firing me in Korean. And I'm like, yes, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but yes, yeah, of course, I understand you. And after a while, she realized, oh crap, no, this poor foreigner doesn't understand her. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, it's just, I've been in Korea long enough to be able to try and be as Korean as possible when it comes to important looking official, you know, like official matters. And that was the beginning of my school day today. Had one class where I co-teached with another teacher. Brilliant. We spent time walking around, like, in the school yard, in the, like, soccer field, but she said it's free time for them, but they should only speak English, and that was amazing. The new grade 5s, the grade 4s of last year. And then I got into teaching. So I decided to make these, like, little 8-page booklets that you can make. It's really quick and easy to make them. And my first class went swimmingly. I explained to them that I wanted to tell them to draw pictures and what they did during their holidays. And my one ear is still blocked, by the way. And that went swimmingly. Then the 3rd and 4th graders came. Now the thing is, with the 3rd graders, they were the new kids from last year. You know, I didn't teach them, so they were like it's their first day in an English environment where they actually get a teacher. And yes, it didn't go as well as the other classes. And I forgot that 2 of the kids that's now in grade 4 have like a feud. There wouldn't be a there wouldn't be a day that would go by where they wouldn't fight. And I sort of forgot that. And it got so bad because I was busy trying to explain to the kids and trying to help them make their books. I was like working through the entire class, started on the one end of the class and just worked my way through it. And I was about halfway done, and all of a sudden something flies past me. I'm like, what the hell? And it's like 3 or 4 pens just going past me. And I look at the direction where it came from, and there's this kid being angry and breathing like this. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? So by that time, the class, it was like the last 10 minutes of class. Obviously, class stopped because I'm trying to sort this out. And I can understand the frustration on the kid's part because he can't speak English really well. And they can't explain to me what's going on. They want to, but they can't. Because I don't understand Korean that well. So that's one thing I'm going to work on this year. And eventually that got sorted out, but I've learned my lesson. Those 2 kids are going to sit on opposite ends of the classroom for the rest of the year until they make peace, which will probably never happen. So yeah, that was how my day ended. Gotta tell you, I never wanted a beer so badly in my life. I'm like, wait, no, we can't, school can't force us to drink, can't force me to drink on the first day. So I abstained from that. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll drink over the weekends. I'm gonna stick to a schedule here. I'm not an alcoholic. No, I'm not an alcoholic, but I'll stick to my weekends will be the weekends for drinking. Or maybe 1 or 2 beers on a Wednesday, because that's halfway through the week. But still, I never wanted a beer so badly in my life as I did today. And that's basically it. On ZaffaGeek, my Minecraft videos are coming out a little bit later than usual, mainly because I'm trying to catch up. That is a problem. I should be ahead of schedule by tomorrow. So then I'll have about 3 days worth of stuff uploaded by the end of today. And still waiting for the Twitch streaming thing. Monthly Indie Spotlight, I'm trying to find an indie title that I like. It is really difficult. I'll probably stop the series and delete the videos, because it's just... I'll probably make a video about that. Because finding indie titles that's actually good is really difficult, right? Especially if they've not been discovered by a famous YouTuber or celebrity or something. Because the moment, let's say, people like Total Biscuit or whatever discovers an indie title, that thing shoots through the roof. And I've I like Total Biscuit. I like the way he reviews games, and usually, about 90% of the time, it's a definite hit when he recommends something and I play it and I'm like, oh crap, yes, this is actually a good game. There's one game that he recommended that it seemed fun that I played. It's only the one game. Out of all the games that he's recommended, only the one game that I've played and I'm like, this isn't really fun. Not going to mention that game, but yeah, it's weird. So, like I said, I can't find... I don't have any indie titles on my radar at the moment. So the moment I get back into that, I'll probably do it. The moment, I think I'm going to put the monthly indie spotlight on hold until I've become accustomed to the way the new school schedule works. The new schedule that I've got. But that'll be on hold. But like I said, I don't have any indie titles that I really want to try now. And yeah, that's basically it. It was a good... Wow, this video is going on 11 minutes. It was a good 2 weeks holiday. I was ill most of the time, which sort of pissed me off. And hopefully by the end of this week, this ear will be sorted out. And that's the thing. If you started work again, especially if you're a teacher or whatever, leave a comment below and tell me how your first day's been. That way I know you've reached the end of the video. And if something good happened to you today, leave comments down below. So that I know that you've reached the end of the video. And if you don't comment and you watch the video, good job, good job. Just view the video, man. Just leave ad block off. Okay, right, so this is me. My name has been Bosvark. And until next time, you should have a good one.